So we're back again to show you an update on the hydroponic growing in my basement. Come on in, let's take a look. So as you can see, they have done some growing. Check this out. Last time it was way down here, now it's all the way up here in probably about 3 weeks, I would say. So again, to recap, hydroponic is growing things in a soilless medium. So we grow in these rocks right here, and all we do is we take this tub of water with 1 cup of minerals, that's all, diluted by a 55-gallon bucket of water, and it cycles through this thing every so often, and it combines with this light to make vitamins. So when you have minerals converted into the plant, that you hit the photosynthesis light, it converts into vitamins. So the question is this: why can't we just drink this, take all these vitamins, and call it a day? Why do we have to spend all this time growing these darn plants so we have to eat these? Well, that's because our bodies do not absorb rocks directly. They need to be, we need a via between the rock and our intestinal tract, and this is the via. We need a plant to convert these rocks here, break them down into small particles that can absorb in our bodies. So that's why we need it. 99% of all vitamins sold are synthetic, which is not the same thing coming from plant, and most people don't know it. And also there are a lot of people are taking vitamins that are basically made out of rocks, like calcium carbonate, for example. I wouldn't recommend consuming that because you're eating rocks. What we want to do is consume plant-based minerals and vitamins, because that's the way that we absorb them in our bodies. Okay, so the unique thing about these plants is that certain plants absorb nutrients differently. For example, tomato plant makes about 1,000 milligrams of vitamin A per cup, and we have the lettuce leaf right here, or right here, makes about 2,000 international units of vitamin A per cup. But the kale, this kale here, and if you can see this kale right here I'm growing, is very amazing because it makes 35,000 international units of vitamin A per cup. So 10 times the nutrition. So it's fascinating that seeds absorb different nutrients differently. So that's why you want to consume certain vegetables versus other vegetables. You don't want to just consume iceberg lettuce, for example. The cruciferous family of vegetables contain another unique thing called phytonutrients. Those are plant-based compounds that have additional unique benefits. The drug companies even isolate certain compounds in the cruciferous and other plants to make certain things that shrink tumors that are triggered by viruses, decrease blood pressure, repair DNA, and many, many other things. So phytonutrients have the capacity of dismantling pesticides, insecticides, herbicides, fungicides in your liver through their enzymes. So they're very fascinating. Now, the FDA states that we can't make any health claims at this time because there's not enough evidence. So that was my disclaimer. I'm not telling you that you can consume kale and get rid of your cancer, but there's a lot of research going on right now that on those topics. Okay, so what I want to do right now is show you a new shake that I've developed using mango, which has amazing health properties, which is, and it offset the kale, strawberry, blueberry, and an oat extract without all the carbohydrate. So let's go upstairs and make that right now, and I'll show you how it works. So we're back up here, and let me just show you this new kale recipe that I have. You're going to take organic kale, organic mango, okay, which is very high in certain nutrients, phytonutrients that help support a healthy prostate, and also helps, there's certain studies that shows that it helps to reduce facial hair in females. So it has a lot of good stuff. And blueberries are very high on phytonutrients from many different levels because the pigment is so dark. It has certain things that help the eye and the heart. Okay, and then we have strawberries, very high in vitamin C and very high in iodine. So we're going to mix all this together, and we're going to add this thing called Nutrim. Nutrim is an oat extract, which they found that when you concentrate, something called beta-glucan, and that would be the part of the oat that helps lower cholesterol. You can create a real great change in balancing cholesterol levels. So the Nutrim is oats that they take out the starch, they take out the fiber, and they concentrate this beta glucan. We're going to put a teaspoon in that shake simply because it's going to be very good on the liver, and we'll just put some of that in here. And it's low glycemic. Okay, we're going to put the kale in first. Right here, stuff that in there pretty good. Stem everything, okay? We're going to put the mango and the strawberries and the blueberries. Put the icing on the cake, okay? Well, that's a bad expression, icing on the cake, so we'll put a natural icing on the cake. So we're going to mix the water in there. Okay? And then we are going to blend it, okay? Okay, so we're going to blend it for about 3 minutes. If you don't blend it enough, it's going to be all chunky. Let's see what this thing tastes like. That is really, really good. And for those of you that want it more convenient, I actually finally have my organic kale shake. And this is a premium. That means it's 100% organic. When things are said that organic, that means they're 80% organic. You have to say 100% organic if all of it's organic. So this is organic mango, organic blueberry, organic strawberry, and kale, all mixed with no extra anything. It has organic Nutrim, which is the beta glucan concentrate, but it's good for convenience if you want to bring it to work. What you do is you take this out and make sure you put a half of a scooper, not the whole thing, in a glass of water and drink that up. It tastes great. It's very natural. I have people that are no longer having any cravings, so definitely if you want to check this out, if you want to get one, go to my website, drberg.com. I want to thank you for watching, and we will see you next week.